Well, everything's on. Sideboards, bunks, polymer strips. There's lights right here. These are new lights, but I'm not going to hook them up permanently. I still need to run the wires for them, which that won't take but a few minutes. New jack, new winch, new wheels, new tires. The inside, there were some boards on the inside of the fender wells there that were they just keep mud and stuff from flying up on the side of your hull, and plus if you come up sideways or something, I guess they help keep you from gouging the fenders. Anyway, this was what was on it. This one's rotten. This one's not in bad shape, but I'm going to replace those. Already got them marked out here with polymer, which once it's on there for good. So I got a jigsaw, a skill saw. I'm going to cut down through there on that chalk line. Then I'm going to use the jigsaw and cut out both of the inserts for the fenders. Then, after I run the wires for the lights, I'm going to go pick up the boat. Yay! Stand by. Well, there's one cut. That's going to work out fine. And on to the second one. I would show you cutting this live, but since I don't have enough material, if I make a mistake, I'm not going to do that. Whew, I'll tell you what, I'm burning down. Alright, I got the wires, the new light wires run. I didn't hook them up, just tie wrapped them to the poles back here because I've got some 40-inch uprights that'll come, I don't know, that high or so. I'm going to move the lights up there so you don't dip them in salt water. The old harness had a couple splices in it, and I'm not big on splices. What else? Got two new rollers, got the side polymer pieces in where the wood was. That's it. I think I'm gonna go get the boat. I was gonna go metal detect it in the morning, but man, I'm beat. And if I go tomorrow, that means I'm gonna have to work this afternoon and finish up an appraisal, but I just ain't got it in me. I'm gonna go get that boat, I'm gonna back it in here, and I'm gonna sit down and drink mass quantities of ice water and take a shower and kick back in that recliner. That's it for me. I'll see you when I got it on the trailer. Well, the post woman just showed up, dropped this off. These are guide posts, heavy duty post guides. They look like that. And this, I think, is the last thing I wanted to put on my trailer. I didn't really need them, but I didn't want to put the lights down low. Plus, when the boat's off and you got these posts up there in the back, you can tell where your trailer's going. Whereas if you start down a ramp, the trailer disappears. You can't tell where it's at, whether it's going left, right, straight, or indifferent. So anyway, this is gonna do it. I didn't get around to picking up the boat yesterday. I made a fatal mistake of stopping to come in the house and eat a couple hot dogs, and that was pretty much it. I went from there to the shower to my lounging breeches, a t-shirt, and a recliner. So I just ain't got the stamina I used to have when I was a young man. Imagine that. Alright, I'll show you the trailer whenever I go get it. I'm going to put these things on there. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned it, but that, not the one in the basket, but the other one is a surface find. Looked like a brand new dive flag I found on the side of the road. Alright, here's all the goodies that came in. Got the new fuel line and primer bulb. I got two of these fuel fittings. Here's the other one. I got a light bracket. This raises the lights up, puts them on poles 40 inches up instead of down there on the bottom of the trailer frame where they get dipped in salt water every time you launch. And last but not least, the new Equinox 800. Nah, just kidding. It's a pair of gas tanks. I tried to get a 12 or 15 gallon that would work, but just won't work in my particular boat. There's only 10 inches of height. This is 8 and 7 something. So I had to go with 2 low profile 6 gallon. And then now we're going to put those on with the poles, and we're going to go pick. Okay, here's what's going on. I'm going to take that light off right there. There's one of the brackets on right here, and then these are going to, the thing fogging, sit in here like this, like that. And I'm going to set them where they're, they don't need to be any wider than the fenders are, because you don't want to run into stuff, with them. So anyway, let me get this part done, and then the lights will be on top up here. Actually, that's going to be straight. I just got it sitting in the bracket right now. Let me get this part done real quick. Okie dokie. Here's the lights, the poles, everything's. This is just temporary. This wiring, I just clipped it together just so the lights work, and I just tie wrap the tag to that bracket. I'm going to put a piece of metal down here, a piece of aluminum to put the tag on. Those little plastic brackets they give you for the tag, pretty soon after it sits out in the sun for a while, they just get brittle, and then you look back there and your tag's gone. So right now it's good enough. I'll clean this all up. I'm going to solder and heat shrink, liquid tape these connections. They'll be hid down inside this pipe. Ooh, I'm a little winded. In case y'all haven't seen this trick, if you got a boat that's on the ground, the easiest way is just take the trailer off the truck, get it started, lift up on the tongue and crank, and instead of trying to winch it up a hill with the trailer flat, it slides on a lot easier. Looks like I got the alignment pretty good. They're both hitting where they should on these first one in, these flat spots here. So it looks good. I think everything's going to work out good. Let me finish winching this thing on if I got enough breath. Okay, there it is. I'm going to have to move this all the way back probably. It's too far forward on the trailer right now, but it's okay just to get it to the house. This should be pretty much even with the back of the boat. Shouldn't be hanging off, because you don't want too much tongue weight. There's no motor on it either, so of course that has something to do with it. Anyway, here it is. Well, there it is, sitting in the yard. Got the little motor on it. Got to do some tweaking. Posts up there, the winch post got to be moved. That motor's got a jack plate coming for it. My neighbor's got one he's going to bring up. It's about 3 inches short of being low enough to really work, so that's where we're at with it. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.